Yo, what is up, guys? I'm back with another video now, and today I'm gonna be checking out a video from SunnyV2, and this one is Cocomelon, the most evil channel on YouTube. Yes, I've heard of Cocomelon. I've never watched a show from him because I've been hearing a lot of things about Cocomelon, like saying that kids have been addicted of watching this. Like when they made this song, I don't know how many times, like they kept repeatedly they used the word 3 times, like they in a song they say a word 3 times and then just continue rambling on, and then that's it. Like I don't know if that's right, but a lot of kids have been saying the word 3 times and then continue the sentence, and then just, I don't know. A lot of parents complain about what the channel is. I mean, they had to turn on Cocomelon just to stop the kids from bothering, or I don't know, anything else. Though I stopped my cousin from I also told my cousin to not put on Cocomelon when my niece is, well, I don't know, doing something, because it would probably run up her brain to make her say something weird. So my cousin listened to me, and she was acting normal now. She's also 3 years old, by the way. So yeah, my niece, she's being normal. I'm just trying to keep her safe. I'm not being overly strict on her, though. So yeah. And I don't know what to say more. All I can think of is watching this video and see how to go. I mean, I've seen people react to SunnyV2 a lot, so I'm gonna check this one out and see how to go. So if you guys are new to the channel here, make sure you are subscribed. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out this video.
My son is almost 2 and I've been letting him watch Cocomelon, but now I had to get him speech therapy so I can get him to talk. There are hundreds and hundreds of anecdotes in which parents mention the same problem. The Cocomelon show is so insanely addictive, it's being compared to...
I'm glad I've never watched Cocomelon.
Kids who can't stop watching. Children's TV expert Jerica Sands calls it the most damaging show a child can watch, explaining the sneaky ways in which they make the show addictive. Firstly, there's the colours. Take for example the wheels on the bus. The 3 main colours, blue, green and yellow, are all at maximum saturation, meaning they cannot be made any brighter, no matter how hard you try. Extreme saturation is normally used for alerts and notifications, as it's exciting, dynamic and attracts attention, which is why it's also used in slot machines. Cocomelon puts these colours in perfect contrast, making them appear even more vibrant, which is different to, for example, Bluey, in which the colours instead blend together. Cocomelon's also different because it's highly repetitive.
Wait, you see what I mean right here? They use the word repeatedly 3 times, and then just continue on with the song. Like, oh my god. Well, hold on. Let me go back to the colors here. They made it way too brighter than other cartoons. Yeah, they made it... Why? I'm about to go blind if you do that. Oh my gosh.
Instead blend together.
Freaking.
Cocomelon's also different because it's highly repetitive. There's a reason they have 38 videos with over 1 billion views. A child's brain is able to learn through repetition, so it feels right to them to watch the same thing over and over again. Cocomelon abuses this in almost every video. For example, in the Yes Yes Playground song, they pick a word to repeat 3 times in every...
Yeah! This is what I'm talking about! This is what I'm talking about! They use the word 3 times in a song, and then just continue on. Are you serious? Like, each of them, man?
Pairing it with a subtly repeating background lullaby,
yes,
keeping children hooked. Literally no show or movie puts my son into a deep trance the way Cocomelon does. The second it's on the TV, he turns into a toddler zombie who doesn't see or hear anything else that's going on in the room. This is only exacerbated by Cocomelon's subtitles, which have also been a heavy point of criticism. The letters are not educational, I can barely read them fast enough. It's simply another interesting element development to capture your little one's attention. Cocomelon explains in every description
Wait, hold on. Let me
to
look.
capture your
Let
little
me
one's
look.
attention. Cocomelon.
Nah, it's just the
Our
script.
goal is to help make learning a fun and enjoyable experience for kids, giving you the peace of mind that your children are receiving quality educational content. But people have argued that they're teaching exactly what children shouldn't do. For example, in the No Bedtime song, the baby
Oh
refuses
my
to brush
God.
his teeth, have a bath, put on pajamas, or get in bed.
Wow, a kid repeatedly said no, no, no. Why did I say that? Why the frick did I say that? He just repeatedly said no 3 times and then just does what I don't even know. It's just like the kid who does what's going on in the Cocomelon song. That's it.
Is that
I hope I don't get blocked because I'm showing a lot of. I just paused by showing a lot of
anytime
this.
I ask my son to do a simple task, he'd say no, no, no. He's sitting there watching Cocomelon.
See that?
Tell him no, 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 and just say no to me. On the topic of education,
Oh my God.
stated, these people don't give a shit about our children. They care about money. That's it. Your child's cognitive development in direct exchange for their wealth, and there's pretty good evidence supporting this. A New York Times journalist visited Cocomelon's studio, discovering their #1 focus is keeping children hooked. Cocomelon's data and analytics team sifts constantly through YouTube numbers to determine exactly what resonates. Should a girl wear black jeans or blue jeans? Should the music be louder or softer? Should the bus be yellow or red? Yellow is the answer, as they use a darker method to ensure that they're correct. Cocomelon has a dedicated Distractotron room, in which once a month children are brought here one at a time and shown a handful of episodes to figure out exactly which parts of the shows are engaging and which are tuned out. Next to the TV playing Cocomelon, there's a second screen which plays a continuous loop of banal real-world scenes. A guy pouring a cup of coffee, someone getting a haircut, each lasting about 20 seconds. Whenever a youngster looks away from the Moonbug show to glimpse the Distractotron, a note is jotted down. We can see what they're looking at and the exact moment when they got distracted. Therefore, education clearly isn't the primary goal. Keeping kids' attention is, and this is proven by Cocomelon's most addictive.
I think that's one way to get a kid to repeat the video several times and then just run up their brain just to say the words. That's it. I don't know. It's
crazy how many
different.
times the frame changes on Cocomelon.
Jesus,
it's the
man.
same type of addicting behavior that we experience on a TikTok binge. It's the quick change of frame that releases that dopamine and makes the videos addicting to watch. Count the seconds between a change of frame. Well, TikToker the Circus Brain did exactly this. He firstly counts the changes on My Little Pony, concluding there's about 6 seconds.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that.
Cocomelon.
He counts the seconds, how many times the cuts, how many times, hold on. So this guy, he counts how many seconds until the next scene plays. Like, a scene plays, he counts how long. It literally took 2 seconds until the next scene plays. And I don't even know how many times they've done this.
2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1.
In her video, The Nightmare That Is Cocomelon, Semantics draws a similar conclusion.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad I never watched Cocomelon, man. I never watch him. Because this would ruin my freaking life. Like, Cocomelon could ruin my freaking life for this. And I'm glad I never watched it. It's like ruining it's like ruining people's futures just to keep on watching this crap. Like, I don't even freaking know. Jeez. Wait, what is this? Oh. Okay, I didn't think Arcane or whatever this one is appeared. Whatever.
Percent of the shots in Baby Shark were shorter than 2 seconds. She then compares 4 different animated shows Again, finding Cocomelon has the shorter shots.
The longest shot on a Cocomelon video was 6 seconds. The longest shot on Arcane was 8 seconds. The longest shot on Bluey was 27 seconds. And the longest shot on Encanto was 18 seconds.
Which, when combined with every other element...
Well, unexpected Cocomelon has the shortest shots here. It's just like they rushed it, or taken out everything. I don't even know.
Some terrifying statistics.
Terrible.
Dr. Kristen Summit explained that when showing an infant normal video content, they'll focus on the screen just 11% of the time. However, when the videos instead switch to Cocomelon, their screen engagement skyrockets to a whopping 74%. This therefore produces stories such as this. I used to volunteer for a preschool and they had song time. A Cocomelon video came on, and all of the tots stopped what they were doing, put down their cheese crackers, and remained fixated on the screen for the duration of the video. It was honestly kind of terrifying. YouTuber Saberspark shared his...
If I put on Cocomelon in a preschool, then every kid's eyes are on the screen, you know? Every single one of them.
He asked to watch a Disney movie with his two younger cousins, who both completely refused, and instead spent all day glued to an iPad playing the addictive show. In Cocomelon Made My Kid a Zombie, a mother talks about her son. He would be in a daze while watching it. You could be waving your hand right in front of his face, and he wouldn't move. It was almost scary. This was also discovered by Sarah Mills 98, who explained when the Cocomelon addiction is so real that my 1-year-old can navigate the TV to turn it on by himself. However, nothing shows the addiction better than the Cocomelon TikTok trend. Parents will play the show's intro loudly and video their kids sprinting toward the television, where you can witness their mood change instantly.
I gotta try that on my nephew. I'll put on Cocomelon and let's see if he comes to the TV, huh? Because I have a nephew and niece. I told my cousins to never put on Cocomelon ever again, and they did listen. They did listen to me though. And somehow my niece changed though. She stopped watching Cocomelon, and I don't know. I hope my cousin listened to me because, well, if she didn't, then I don't know what to do. I can't help her kids. I freaking can't
The
believe
New York
freaking
Times
video.
journalist found something similar. The kid in the Distractotron had shown up in the midst of a tantrum, which ended the second he heard the Cocomelon theme song. It was no surprise to Wheeler, the head of research. 99% of kids, he said, if they're having issues when they get here, once that Cocomelon song comes on, they're like, life is okay, all is good with the world. Obviously, there's a reason for this. Cocomelon is so hyper-stimulating that it actually acts as a drug, and what happens when you take the drug away. Young children experiencing symptoms of addiction and withdrawal, obviously leaving them completely dysregulated. TikTok user ThePof1 filmed what happens when you take the show away, explaining he'll be inconsolable for at least 10 to 15 minutes after, adding in the description, Cocomelon meltdown is legit. Once you have a taste of the cocoa, it's hard to break the addiction, which this Reddit user had experienced even worse. My husband and I have been worried about our child. I can slowly see how she'd throw violent tantrums at home and in church whenever she'd get bored and would want to watch the show. Her behavior changes the moment she watches the show, and she will not even eat her meals if she wouldn't watch it. After these tantrums end, kids can experience a general...
Jesus, man. I didn't think a kid would throw a freaking tantrum over Cocomelon. You know what? Get rid of Cocomelon. Get rid of him. Why? Like, this is like ruining everyone's lives now.
Comfort in the speed of everyday life. The more they watch the show, the more their brain...
Okay, I can't even hit space to pause. Like, I can only press K.
Level of stimulation.
Basically, Cocomelon overstimulates their brains so much that everything else just seems slow and boring in comparison.
However, the potential consequences are much worse.
I'm glad I never watched that show. It's been hurting me. It's been hurting people a lot, man. I can't skip.
As mentioned at the start, it was the cause of a child's speaking problems, with a notable reply reading, "Same thing happened with my daughter too. She's 4 but can't speak properly. She knows the words, but she does not like to frame the sentence or speech. She's been watching these Cocomelons or such other stuffs for 2 or 3 years. Hope we're not too late." Over on Reddit, a speech-language pathologist explained, "Screen time in general is linked with speech delays for a variety of reasons, but Cocomelon is excessively bad. Firstly, unlike other TV shows or movies, it doesn't have a story. It's just very short clips with poorly written songs. The kids aren't able to follow the plot, learn vocabulary, and see the resolution of a conflict. So
It's not like learning a freaking story, man. This is them learning to speak what happened in the video or episode. I don't even freaking know. Whenever they sing a song, they use the word repeatedly 3 times, and then later on, when the kids repeatedly said what it said in the video, parents think that yes, it's Cocomelon, it's causing the problem. Yeah, that's it. Can I freaking play the video?
by infant specialist Meg Fora.
And the problem with fast-paced TV programs is we find the little one's language development is slower.
On the Agents of Speech YouTube channel, this is again confirmed.
The main problem with watching videos on the internet is that they don't know how to use the language that they learn.
But he adds that 4 to 5 hours of screen time per day can make a toddler completely non-verbal. 4 to 5 hours is obviously a lot of time, but in Cocomelon Made My Kid a Zombie, researchers discovered that 5-year-olds who watch more than 2 hours of TV a day tended to have lower attention spans and were 7.7 times more likely to show symptoms of ADHD. These screen times might be even lower for Cocomelon specifically because, as explained by Jerica Sands, not all screen time is created equal. A child who just watched 30 minutes of Cocomelon and a child who just watched 30 minutes of Trash Truck will look like a very, very different child. Thankfully, here lies a simple solution. Sierra Renee explained, "My 2-year-old is speech delayed and addicted to Cocomelon. Switched to Miss Rachel 2 days ago, and he's already saying more words and hasn't had any tantrums." Kim.it shared an almost identical anecdote. "My 8-month-old was obsessed with Cocomelon and having bad tantrums, so I cancelled Cocomelon and only let her watch Miss Rachel, and she said her first word within the first 3 days of watching." Clearly, parents are able to simply change the channel, but not before leaving Cocomelon a massive amount of dislikes.
Deserved.
They therefore earn the
Deserved.
title of absurdly popular kids show parents hate, and Cocomelon has actually responded to the criticism that explain our shows are not intended to replace outdoor playtime or playdates. They have a place in children's entertainment time, and as with
Good luck defending. That's not gonna work, man.
It comes down to each parent to find the right and appropriate balance for their children. Our responsibility is ensuring that the quality of the content that we produce is high and beneficial for the development of a child's cognitive and soft skills. It is worth adding that our social media communities are filled with stories of parents who experience firsthand how Moonbug content helps their children. Cocomelon does have a crazy amount of supporters, but it's obvious that some of them are simply ignoring the downsides. My baby learned the alphabet and numbers from Cocomelon. She may not speak a complete sentence, but she expresses her wants through phrases. But is it Cocomelon's responsibility to ensure that babies are talking? Well, no. People love blaming cartoons and games for raising children, and not the shitty parents that don't step in to stop them from watching so much. Cocomelon is actually a really sad symbol of parents giving their children tablets instead of actually parenting and interacting with them. Ultimately, parents are the people who choose how much their child consumes.
Alright, so yeah, that was it there. I gotta say, this video... Well, I guess SunnyV2 point out some very valuable facts about Cocomelon. But, yeah, I'm glad I never watched this crap show as childhood. I just watched random other things so that I don't get a headache from watching Cocomelon. Jeez. So yeah, I don't know what's going on in 2024 so far. People are just dying. People are leaving YouTube. People are just being weirdos or anything else. I don't even know what's going on right now. I don't know. Just there's too much drama happening around 2024, and it's starting to become bad. it's I don't even know what's going on right now, man. Like, oh my god. So I don't know. It's just everything gone downhill since 2024 started, and I don't even know what to do right now. It's just mind grading or something. I don't know. This is I don't know. Things are getting worse right now, man. Jeez. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video here, you guys can tell I'm pissed right now, but I'll probably calm down when I upload something good on YouTube. I don't know. So yeah, if you enjoy, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.